if you have a smartphone in your hand right now, you are not empty handed. See, you are holding a tool that can literally change your life. Most people don't just know how to properly use it. And that is exactly what I want to show you today. Welcome back to the channel. If you're a returning subscriber, it is so good to have you back. And if you're new here, welcome. I'm glad you found this video. Let me tell you something that's completely changed how I see work forever, okay? So there was a time in my life, I was already running my small business at that time. I was already doing catering business at the bank. To be honest, the business was doing okay. Money was coming in for me. People knew me. But deep down, I knew something was missing. I didn't just want to survive. I wanted to grow. I wanted structures. I wanted systems. I actually wanted to understand how real businesses operated behind the scenes. But here was the problem. I couldn't leave my business to go and work somewhere else. No, I didn't have that luxury. Okay, so I had to think differently. And what I did next, most people will never even consider. I decided to volunteer. But here is the part that nobody tells you. You see, that decision opened doors I did not even know existed. So I started looking for one of the most reputable organizations in my industry, not average, not small, but one of the absolute best. Why? Because I wanted exposure at a higher level. Now, luckily for me, someone at the bank connected me with one, and I made a simple request. I want to volunteer. Now, pause and think about this. When you tell someone you want to work for free, it becomes very difficult for them to say no. They need help and you are offering help. So they accepted. And that one single decision changed everything because I didn't go there to just observe. I actually went there to contribute. So I saw how they operated, how they handled customers, how they structured their workflow, how they solved really complex problems. And because I was a volunteer, I was not limited. I stepped into big responsibilities and they trusted me. But listen, something even more interesting happened. So while I was there, okay, this was actually during the day of Blackberry phones. So I started using my Blackberry Messenger, BBM, not just to chat, but intentionally. So whenever we're working on events, I would take pictures, small updates, behind the scene moments, and I will share them on BBM. So now here's what happened. People actually started assuming I was the one doing those massive deals. And because it was the same industry I was already in, customers started reaching out to me directly. So look at this carefully. I was learning, I was gaining real world experiences, and at the exact same time, I was getting customers, all because I used my phone strategically. See, that is powerful. And this is exactly where many people are missing it today. Now, stop right there. If this video is actually making sense to you right now, I want you to type this in the comment section right now. No more I do. Don't wait to the end of the video. Go and type it right now because that small action is you finally telling yourself something is about to change. Now, this next part is where most people miss it entirely. So maybe you are thinking, what if no people accept me as a volunteer? Well, that's a very valid question. But here is a good news. There is another part. And for many of you watching this video, this one might even be easier. It's called becoming a support entrepreneur. So this simply means you help someone else grow while creating a massive opportunity for yourself. So look around you right now. Seriously, there's people doing incredible work every day, but nobody knows about them. So think about a hairdresser, for instance, always busy making hair from morning till evening. She probably doesn't have time to record videos, post on social media, or even attract customers digitally. But you can step in with just your phone. With just your phone, you can be the one recording her work, editing short videos for her, posting consistently, replying to her messages, managing a social media page. And guess what? That is value. That is real, undeniable value. You can now become a social media manager. You can charge for video editing. You can help her get more customers and get a percentage. You can even build an online presence and become a content manager. Now, let's get it to a food vendor, for example. You can help them show their food business online, more customers come in, you manage their WhatsApp marketing, you earn as a service, that you are giving to them. So you are not just helping, you are actually building an income. You are building highly profitable skills. You are building relevance. That is how opportunity is created from nothing. Now, let me even show you something that can change your life long term. Pay close attention to this because many people are actually sleeping on this. See, you can become a YouTube entrepreneur using just your phone. No expensive camera, no expensive deals or gadgets, just consistency. Let me make this even practical for you. You can start teaching what you're doing. You can teach people how to become a volunteer entrepreneur. You can teach people how to offer value to businesses. You can teach people how to become a support entrepreneur. You can teach people how to find clients, how to use their phone to create content, how to manage small business pages, how to turn skills into income. You can even document your entire journey as you're learning, showing your growth step by step. See, this is pure content and it is value, and people will watch because they actually see themselves in your journey. And over time, that attention, that consistency becomes income, it becomes opportunity. Now, let me be completely honest with you. I understand if you feel completely confused right now, or if you feel, confused about where to start, because actually was at that point too. Okay, I've only been on YouTube for only few months. Okay, I only have about few subscribers, but I'm still learning, I'm growing. But one thing I know I did right was starting. Because once you start, things start to connect, clarity starts to come. And that is one thing you can never get just by being in your room and thinking. You get that by moving. So if this video is already shifting your mind right now, take 1 second, tap the like button right now, hit the like button. It helps somebody who is also stuck to get this video and help them to hear this truth, okay? Now, if you want more videos like this, subscribe to the channel right now because this is what we discuss here. Real practical ways to move you forward. If you keep doing the same thing you're doing, just the same way you're doing it, in the next 1 year, where exactly will you be? Will you still be waiting or still be stuck in the exact same place? I don't want you to answer that question, okay? I just want you to feel that question deep down because your life is being shaped daily, whether you're acting or not. So, right now, make a change within you. Which part are you picking? Are you going to learn through volunteering, or are you going to start supporting a business, or are you going to start documenting your journey and become a YouTube entrepreneur? Pick one and commit to it, even if it is small, because consistency beats intensity every time. Now, before this video ends, type one more thing in the comment section right now. Type "I start today." Not for me, but for yourself, because decisions only become real when you declare them. Now, let me leave you with this final truth. You don't need money to start. You don't need connections. You don't need everything figured out. What you need is movement, because movement creates clarity, and clarity is what creates opportunity. So don't stay idle. Start small, but start today. Use your phone. And if this video has helped you, informed you like it's actually intended to do, inspired you, you need to watch the next one showing on the screen right now because it's going to do just the same. Until I see you in my next video, take action.